What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of Tweaks of the Week. Before we get started, I want to talk about my keyboard template. A lot of you guys asked for it in the previous video, so I uploaded it to my Google Drive and I'll have the link posted down below in the description as well as in the previous video. I also wanted to apologize for taking this long to share the template. I was trying to fix an issue where the template is not properly aligned, but it took me a while to figure out that the keyboard isn't exactly the same in every app. So the template works best in the Messages app, but in other apps like Notes or Safari, you'll see some issues. So here in the Notes app, when I switch my phone to landscape mode, you can see that it's not properly aligned. But in the Messages app, when I switch it to landscape mode, everything is properly aligned. Another thing that I quickly wanted to mention is that sometimes you guys comment on my videos with questions, and I'm not sure why, but sometimes I don't get notified when you guys comment or reply to me. So if I don't get back to you, feel free to DM me on either Twitter or Instagram. I'll have the handles down below in the description and somewhere in this video as well. But anyways, in this video I wanted to show you guys some cool new tweaks that I found. Some are new, some are old, and they may or may not be useful to you, so keep that in mind. So let's get this video started. Alright, so first up we have a tweak called Grabbi here, which allows us to modify and add useful information to the grabber inside of apps that don't have a status bar. One great example of this would be mobile games. So if you like to play a lot of mobile games on your device, then Grabbi would be a great tweak for you because you could easily check either your battery, time, or the date simply by swiping down where the grabber shows up. And this tweak's really useful because it allows you to check these features without fully having to open up your notification center or your control center. So in the settings for Grabbi, some of the things that it allows you to customize are the size of the grabber. You could either have it set to small, medium, or large. You can also set a custom color for the grabber if you want to have the arrow displayed or not. And here are some of the features you could modify for the grabber. So they're the battery, time, and date. So some things you can modify with these are the font size, the color of the feature, and the location of the feature as well. So if you guys find yourself playing a lot of mobile games or using any apps that don't have a status bar, then make sure you guys check out Grabbi. It's pretty useful, especially if you like to do a lot of gaming. Alright, so next up we have a tweak called FullPlay, and what this tweak does is that it gives you that full screen look on your music player, just like you would get on iOS 14. So on previous versions you get this look over here, which makes it seem like you have multiple tabs or windows open, but with FullPlay you get a much cleaner design. Very basic UI tweak, but it gives your device a much nicer and cleaner look to it. So if this is a tweak that interests you guys, make sure to check it out. It's called FullPlay. Okay, so up next we have a tweak called MediaBar. And what MediaBar does is that it makes use of that home bar at the bottom of your screen. So now your home bar is actually a progress bar. You also have music controls as well as a song title up at the top here. This is actually one of my favorite tweaks at the moment, and it does work within other apps. So let's just go ahead and go into the settings here, and we can see that it is functional. And let me just go ahead and play the track so you guys can see that it is working. It also does have dynamic colors, so whenever you change tracks, MediaBar changes colors as well. One cool thing that I wish MediaBar did have though is the ability to hide or show the music controls as you please, or after a certain amount of time, which is something I'm sure we'll get in a future update. Going into the settings real quick for MediaBar, these are some of the things that MediaBar does have to offer. If you want, you could show the title in the background. MediaBar does work in the lock screen as well, and if you want those music controls to be showing, you have to have this option selected, the always show player, which is what I was talking about earlier. Scrolling down, we could see some of the other things that it does offer, like dynamic artwork colors, colorized home bar, and the reset color when paused. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to check out MediaBar. Cool little tweak and well worth the price. Up next we have a tweak called Destra, and what Destra does is that it gives you macOS style notifications. So I'm actually using another tweak alongside with Destra, and this tweak is called Tiny Banners, and these two tweaks together work really well, giving you that authentic feel for a macOS style notifications. So checking it out here, we can see that it does pop up from the side like it would in your MacBook, so that's really cool. But one thing that does suck about Destra is that it is a tweak made for iPad, so it doesn't perfectly work well with iPhones, but it does work. If you guys use that quick reply, you guys could see that it is squished together. This isn't an issue on the iPad, but on the iPhone it is, since this tweak was not made specifically for the iPhone. But I really like the way the style of the notifications look, and I don't really use a quick reply anyway, so together these two tweaks make for a great animation whenever you get notifications. And if you haven't already, make sure to check out Destra, guys. Alright, so last but not least, we have a tweak called Rapid, and to activate this tweak you have to apply a gesture, and this gesture is customizable. So what I have it set to is 3 taps on the status bar. So pulling up Rapid, we can see that this is a cool looking tweak, and to me Rapid gives me that look and feel of an alternative control center, and Rapid is highly customizable, so you could customize these toggles, I believe, as well as the apps that you have over here. And one cool thing about Rapid is that you do have this little media player down here with the wave animation at the bottom, so that looks very cool. And another thing that I really like about Rapid is this showcase option right here. So if we go ahead and tap that, we can see that this new menu pops up and you are able to scroll through these images. So what Screenshot does is that it allows you to quickly place a screenshot within this iPhone image here. So if you're a person that likes to share your setups and quickly want to set up a mock-up with your cool new screenshot of your new iPhone setup and share it to Reddit, then you could easily do that with Rapid. You can also set custom links to your Twitter profile and your Reddit profile here. So overall, Rapid is a pretty cool tweak, and it can almost be used as an alternative control center if you wish. So make sure to check out Rapid, guys. Alright guys, well that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys are staying safe out there, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.